like Ezekiel in the Bible because he is very responsible and he is my super dad, and because he is very responsible we have house and car. Happy Father's Day, Tatay. I love you. Tatay is like Noah in the Bible because he's very family oriented and he always makes sure that we have all our needs and makes sure that we're happy. He has a big heart for everyone and we love you, Tatay. Happy Father's Day.
I compare my dada to Gideon because he is a leader. He loves to lead people. I pray that he lead people as well to God. I love you, Dada, and happy Father's Day.
Papa is like Joseph because he is patient. Happy Father's Day.
Because my dad is Sambol and David is Sambol too. And I thank you that everything that you did to me, and thank you that I went to Australia. I have a very good life there. I thank you that I have a house to live in. Thank you that I have a good dad, and I thank you that my dad is the best dad in the whole entire world.
Father's Day, I love you, Dad.
Our dad is Noah. He loves his family. Happy Father's Day. We love you.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Thank you for making me have a good life and supporting me when I'm sad and bringing me to the park and playing with me. The man in the Bible I chose for you is Moses because you love your stuff like he does. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I hope you have a good Father's Day. You're the best dad in the world.
Hello, my dad is like Saint Joseph in the Bible because he can fix anything, even the problem is big as this. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I love you. One.
It's Father's Day today, and as a family we've recognised that our dad is like Noah. As time went by, he was creating the ark, and he received many doubts from multiple people, and he was obviously disappointed by those who were close to him, but he still followed God's word and carried on.
Basically, Dad is like Noah in the sense that Dad continues to work for what God has called him to do. He keeps on going by God's will and God's plan and doing what God called him to do, and keeps on persevering and pressing even though doubts are shown by other people. And he also lays a great foundation of support for his family, and helps us in every way that he possibly can, either financially, emotionally, or academically.
Happy Father's Day, Dad!
We love you! Mwah!
If I was to compare my dad to a Bible character, it would be Joseph, because he's a carpenter and he fixes things around the house. And if I was to compare my dad to a tool, it would be a nail, because it holds things together, and if there's no nail, it would fall apart. And he does the same with my family, keeps us together.
If my dad was a Bible character, it'd be Joseph, because he's a carpenter and he fixed things. And if I was to compare my dad to a tool, it'd be a drill, because he taught me how to use it, and so I could help him with things, and so I could do things myself as well. And that also because he drills me to be a better person.
If I was to describe Papa as a tool, I would describe him as a nail or a screw, because just like how screws and nails can connect pieces together, Papa brings and keeps connection to everyone and everything around him. And just like how screws and nails can create the strongest foundation to a build, he creates that foundation within our family.
My dad was a Bible character, he would be Joseph, because Joseph was a carpenter and so is my dad, and Joseph fixes a lot of things with his carpentry, and so does my dad. And if I was gonna compare him to a tool, it would be a measuring thingy. But unlike this measuring thingy, what he has done for us has been immeasurable, and something we can never ever pay. And that's why we love you, Papa. Happy Father's Day.
If my dad was a Bible character, he would be Paul. Of all the things that I'm proud of my dad, and of all the things that I know of him, his servant heart is the one that stands out the most. So just like Paul, he really was a man of service. And he taught me that growing up, and I witnessed through his example what it means to really serve, not just in action, but with your time and with your heart. Because service to others is service to God. And he really, really taught me that, and I'm super thankful to have a father who is a man of service. So thank you, Papa. Happy Father's Day. I love you very much.
My stepfather's like Isa because he's a hardworking man and he always tried to do his best to be a good father to me. Even though he's a bit strict, I can understand him because he's just doing it for my own good too. So, happy Father's Day.
Just like Joseph did every trial, Papa is a very patient man. And just like Joseph, during the 7-year famine, Papa is a leader and a strategic planner. And just like Joseph, Papa has the character of integrity. He is very firm and steadfast in his faith. Happy Father's Day, Papa!
I compare my dad, June, to Esau because he's very hardworking. My symbolic gift is a toolbox because he improves on the house.
I compare our daddy Bods to Boaz because he is generous. And our symbolic gift is a calculator so he can track of his money. Happy Father's Day!
If my dad was a Bible character, he would be Samuel because he's very authoritative, and if there was anything symbolic that is related to him, it would be a scroll that says, "Anak, papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na ako." Just kidding, Dad. Seriously, I'm grateful for the wisdom. Happy Father's Day. I love you so much.